Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Of course, it's Bond Fever. Quantum of Solace comes out today, and I'm joined by Murray Gillespie, who's a James Bond historian and a collector of all things James Bond. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, let's get right to it. This is a classic poster from Russia with Love, and you just don't see movie posters like this anymore.
You really don't. This is 1964 original B sheet, and this is probably running in the range of about $650 to $850. Memorabilia collecting is quite a big deal.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And if we flip it over, we have a beautiful color poster of Moonraker. And it's funny, the sexism that was prevalent in the early Bonds, like, he always had the ladies with him.
Absolutely. Well, a Bond girl is classic, whether it's Ursula Andress in 62 or, you know, right up to the new girls. Always got to have a Bond girl.
Yeah. I'll just get you to put that one down, Murray. We'll show a few more of these. It's great because you don't see a lot of posters like this anymore. I mean, there's scenes from the movie here in Goldfinger. That's a classic.
Yeah, this is an original Benton window card, one of the companies that took over after the National Screen Service went out of business.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. And I like this one too, Goldfinger, and the Bond picture is made up of all kinds of little gold bars.
Absolutely. This is an American artist named Todd Slater from a special screening of Goldfinger in 2007 right at Fort Knox, Kentucky, where they filmed the movie all made out of gold bars.
What's this bad boy worth?
It's probably in a range of about $450, $500. Yeah, he's quite a well-known artist.
So you must want to keep these in mint condition, eh?
Well, you know, it can be a very expensive hobby doing this kind of thing. Collecting the posters is one thing, keeping them in good shape is another. And this is unused artwork from James Bond Film Festival showing, you know, all the movies up till about mid-90s.
Oh, so you got a bunch of different Bonds in here. Roger Moore, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Okay, Murray, just come around the back there and we'll get some other stuff on the table here. Big part of the Bond movies, obviously, is the music that goes with them. And in the front here, we have a couple of 45s, actually, from different movies.
From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, we've got A View to a Kill and Living Daylights over here. And of course, the brand new one, Quantum of Solace by Alicia Keys and Jack White, released only, actually, very retro on 45 yellow vinyl.
Very cool. Yeah. What is like your most sort of precious artifact here? What's your favorite one?
Some of these items here, this actually was picked up by my uncle. I wasn't around in 65, but when you used to go to a movie, they used to actually give you a program for the movie.
And this was free when you went and saw the movie?
Absolutely.
Thunderball is actually one of my favorites, and I just want to kind of like open a few of these. It's filled with these beautiful color pictures from Thunderball, and it's just, you don't see stuff like that anymore.
Not at all. And of course, as the movies come around, this is now the 40th anniversary program for Thunderball back in 2005. Very similar artwork.
Yeah, filled with camp. And of course, stamps are always prevalent in the Bond series as well. And these are really tiny. I don't know if we can get a tight shot of these guys, but just take us through a couple of these classic stamps.
Well, these are released by the Royal Mail in the UK, the equivalent of a Canada Post. And 2008 is the 100th anniversary of the birth of Ian Fleming. So they released a series of limited edition stamps. All the artwork on there is the original covers of the Ian Fleming novels.
Okay, so let's go ahead now. Casino Royale just came out last year, and you've got a little item from that movie that was stuck for promotional.
The studios are always really, really good about bringing out stuff, so they release little, you know, it says "For Your Eyes Only," secret 007 information with the release date here on the right. So these are great little promos that you can pick up from the studio if you're a collector.
And that's a USB port?
Yeah, absolutely. So it would contain what would be in the early 80s, what would be a press kit.
Never would have seen that back in the 60s.
No, I'm afraid not. Not back then.
And the Bond story is still continuing. There's a brand new book out, actually.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that one.
Sebastian Fox, writing as Ian Fleming, brand new book called Devil May Care. Brilliant novel. I recommend it to everyone. It's a great read.
And this has been endorsed by the Fleming family?
Absolutely. The Ian Fleming Foundation usually covers all of these things. And of course, being 2008, this has just come out, which is a book called For Your Eyes Only, which is coinciding with an exhibit running at the Imperial War Museum in London till the end of March.
Very cool. And 2012 is a significant year in the Bond franchise as well.
It is. 50th anniversary of James Bond. The first film was released in the UK in 62 and in America in 63, so it's going to be very exciting.
Murray, how did you get into collecting James Bond memorabilia? Were you always a fan of the movies as a kid?
My sister took me to see The Spy Who Loved Me when I was 9. I saw the car go in the water. It turned into a submarine. That was the coolest thing I ever saw. I was hooked.
Have you seen Quantum of Solace yet?
I saw it last night, and it's great.
Okay.
It's great.
Well, I'll be reviewing it actually in a few minutes.
Awesome.
And we're actually going to have a story about the Rockefeller tree in New York City. Don's going to tell you about that, so stick around on Breakfast Television.